Hello students, how are you all? I welcome you all, the 6th standard students here. Today we are going to study the subject history and civics. In history and civics we are going to deal with our local government. Here in civics we are going to study the second lesson, that is diversity in society. Okay students, are you ready for that? Yes. Before understanding the diversity in society, first of all we will understand what is society. Okay? Yes, do you know what is society? Yeah? Yes. We all live in a society. Then what do you mean by society? Yes students? Yes? Yeah. Society means, or in a society people live together having a same purpose. Okay student? They may have a common purpose. For example, security purpose, they live together for the purpose of security, for the purpose of protection, for the purpose of earning livelihood. Okay? Tradition may be the common factor, culture may be the common factor, as well as language may be the common factor, religion may be the common factor in society, and people live in such society. Okay student? Yes, we all live here in a society. When we live in a society, we see different things, various things. For example, people belong to various religion, people belong to various languages, people belong to various cultures, people belong to various traditions. Understood student? Yes, in the same way, we know that India is a multi-state country. Multi-state country, multilingual country. India is a multilingual country too. Okay, multilingual country means what? What do we mean by multilingual country? Here in our India, a lot of languages are being spoken. Okay, India is the second largest, India is the second highest in the use of languages. In India, around 780 languages are being spoken. Okay, so here a variety of language we see in India. Okay, in our society we see people speak Marathi, Kannada, Telugu, Gujarati, Hindi, Tamil, yes, etc. A lot of language being spoken here. As well as here we see the people live in a society belongs to various traditions, cultures. Okay, we know that each and every state has its own culture, each and every society has its own culture, each and every community has its own culture as well as language. So people are living together here with different languages, culture, religion, caste. Yes, in our society we celebrate festivals, cultural events. For example, we celebrate Eid together, we celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi together, we celebrate Diwali together, we celebrate Christmas together. Okay student, and all we join together. We celebrate Navratri also together. Yes student, and one more important thing is that here people have their own modes of worshipping. Okay, and that tradition also we do share with other people too. Yes. What do you mean by modes of worship? Some people praise to the God, some people do namaz. Yes, in this way some people says artis. Okay student, so here there are different ways or modes of worshipping their own God and deities. Okay, so here we do share our tradition, custom, ritual with each other. Okay student, and such kind of people, all these people living together for a long time. Okay, yes, and because of this togetherness, a feeling of oneness is created in the mind of people here. Feeling of oneness, and because of all this diversity, they are united. There is unity in diversity in India. Yes, we always say there is unity in diversity in India. Yes, Okay student, have you understood this? Very good. We shall study now 2.1, that is diversity is our strength. Just now I told you that there is a unity in diversity in India. Living together help us to know our existence. To live together with different groups gives us an experience of coexistence. What do we mean by coexistence here? Existence means it helps us to know our existence in our society. What is our existence in our society? What is our status in our society? What is our position in our society? So actually individual existence we can know because of this living together with all such kind of people. Okay student? Yes. And it helps us to develop, to increase the feeling of fraternity. It helps us to develop the feeling of cooperation among us. Okay students, when we live together, we know each other. It helps us to know about others. It helps us to know the traditions of others. It helps us to know the culture of others. Yes student, it helps us or it makes us familiar to the ways of life of others. Okay, and here sometimes we adopt their tradition. Sometimes we adopt the tradition of others. Okay, for example, we have adopted the Western culture now. Okay, in the same way we have adopted the culture of others here in India. Okay, when we eat idli, vada, sambar, it means that southern tradition we have accepted. When we eat dhokla, fafda, it means that tradition of Gujarat we have adopted. Isn't it student? Okay, when we eat Bengali rasgulla, it means tradition of Bengal or tradition of Kolkata we have adopted. Okay, sometimes we wear different kinds of clothes, it means we have adopted the tradition or the culture of other peoples. Yes. Okay student, when we dance on a particular music, for example in Garba, it means that we have adopted that tradition. Okay student, when we fire the firecrackers in Diwali, it means that what have we done? Yes, we have adopted their tradition. Okay, on Christmas we wish each other, we share the cakes and all. Okay, that means we have adopted the tradition. Yes student, have you understood now? The coexistence help us to know us better. Coexistence help us to know each other. Okay student? Yes, very good. And all this help us to be unite. It creates a feeling of unity in the mind of people, and this unity is very important because this unity helps us to face the social problems, natural problems, political problems or any kind of problem. Okay, because of this unity we can face all other kind of problems or calamities. Yes, nowadays we know that there is a pandemic COVID-19. Okay, here in society we see different people are helping each other. Okay, so here we see the feeling of unity. Students, yes, now we shall study point number 2.2, the principle of secularism. Okay, before moving forward, I would like to tell you what is secularism or being secular. Our India is one of the world's country that belongs to secularism. Okay students, see what do you mean by secular? Yes, here secular means not connected with religious or spiritual matters. Our country is non-religious country. It means that in our country each religion is treated equally. Okay student, we know that in our constitution one of the important value is that equality. Yes student, do you know that? Yes. So here in our country people belong to different religions. We know that Indian society consists of people belonging to different religions, and here constitution has made an important provision for the people who belong to different religions or people belong to the religious communities, that they can, or the constitution ensures that religious communities will have freedom to worship according to their faith and help to develop the understanding, or it help to develop the mutual understanding among the people. Okay student? Yes. In Constitution, article number 25 to 29 tells us about the religious freedom. Okay student, that is very important, that the people who live in India can follow any religion. Again, in Constitution, article number 30 tells us about the minority freedom. Okay, about the minority rights. Here in our India, minority also has right, okay, of freedom. Here the Constitution has made provisions for them also. They can establish their own institutions, they can administer their own management, and they can develop their culture and language also. Just now I told you that India is one of the important secular nation of the world. Okay, we have great linguistic and religious diversity in our country. In order to preserve this diversity in our country, we have accepted the principle of secularism. Okay student, the secular principle or the principle of secularism tells us the following things. One by one we are going to discuss now. Okay students, are you ready? Very good. See, one of the important principles in our constitution is that no religion is recognized as the religion of our country. Okay, not a particular religion only recognized as the religion of our country. As I told you, the principle of secularism tells us this only. Okay, the importance is not given to only one religion here. All the religions are equal. Okay student, so this is very important done in the provision our constitution. The next important thing is that every person has the freedom of worship of their own choice or of their own religion. Okay, just now I told you the article number 25 to 29 tells us about the religious freedom. So here any person can follow any religion. So everyone can follow their own religion. They can worship their Lord, God and deities. They can worship according to their religion. Okay students? Yes. Again, one more important value mentioned in the constitution, that equality. Okay, here in India there will not be any discrimination of people on the basis of religion, caste. Okay students, so there will not be any discrimination on the basis of caste and religion. Okay, so here all the people will treat equally. The people belongs to any religion, okay, they will treat equally by the state. Student, in our constitution again provisions are made to provide equal opportunities to the people. Provisions are made to give equal opportunities to the people who live in society. Okay student, such as opportunities for education, opportunities for the earning livelihood or means of livelihood, as well as opportunities in government job. Okay, to fulfill this need, we see that in constitution reservation has kept, reservation for the weaker section has kept to provide such kind of equal opportunity. Okay, so that the weaker section can come in a stream of progress. Have you understood student this one? So equal opportunity has given by our constitution to all the people who belongs to all religions, okay, or different religions. Students, just now I have told you about the article number 30. Article number 30 tells us about the freedom of minorities, rights of minorities. Okay, so here in our constitution's provisions had made for the minorities. Okay, freedom of minorities also. Okay, here the minority can develop their own institutions for the development of their culture and language. They can preserve their culture and language through these or through such kind of institutions. Okay student? Yes, minorities are free to protect their cultural identities as well as linguistic identities. Okay student, it means that they are able to preserve their language as well as culture. So here the principle of secularism that we have adopted through constitution help us to maintain the harmony in our society. Yes, so here we see because of the secularism value or secularism principle, we all people live together with oneness or the feeling of unity without any problem. Okay, so here we are living in harmony because of that secularism principle which is mentioned in the constitution. Okay student, have you understood? What have we studied today? We have studied Indian society, we have studied diversity is our strength, as well as we have studied the principle of secularism and some of the important principles which are mentioned in the constitution to preserve or to maintain harmony in our society. Okay student, have you understood this? Okay students, the rest part of this chapter we will learn or we shall learn in next video. Okay student, so be connected for such new educational videos. If you have liked this video, like it, share it to your friends, comment below the video, and do not forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so that you will get the current notification of new videos. Thank you. Be connected.